Hey guys, Tuesday, November 12th, 2024. Let's see what the Black Widow wants to do today. As you can see, when we got our new updated close of yesterday, things already changed. I figured I'd do a quick update because that's the way the Black Widow is. So instead of being a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, things are 1, 2, and now we're still on 3. Maybe continue or pull back. So it's indicating that maybe this is a 3, but maybe they could continue. But if this is a 3 and it's going to start pulling back, you got support at 277 and 267. And watch out for the ellipse technique, which is 1114. If they're going to really push it there and then do a 4, we'll see. Just keep in mind this channel and that you're kind of hovering around the middle. And wave 5 targets, if this ever happens this week, where we pull back and then resume and push higher. 315, obviously between 321 all the way to 329, and wave 5, that's the highest one. You can say 340. I don't think there's nothing above there yet. So that's the extreme. You can say 340. This is another target I have, 329 to 321. This is another wave 5 projection, 315. And this is where we at. Either working on a wave 4 and then end maybe towards the end of November on a wave 5, either here, or this target, or up on this channel. Or wave 3 continues, maybe hits this channel and then pulls back. So we'll see how that's going to play out, but I wanted to do this quick update just to let you know. Okay, this is my master chart, and I wanted to show you what the neural net computer is indicating. Although it's pointing down from here, not gas, I don't know if you can kind of tell it's black, and it's pointing higher here. So dates you want to probably watch out for maybe some high volatility or turning points would be 1114. I'm reading that right. Yep, 1114 and then 1118. So your two that I can see in regards to dates. So there's 1118 sell, and 1114 would be a buy. And we're already at the 12th. Let's go into our Gann fans. So far we're here. Looks like maybe we might hit the 1x4, but we need to take out that pivot high. Probably gonna find resistance here, so let's see how that's gonna play out. The next one would be this 45. This is probably the most important one. This is what's gonna determine being on the weaker compared to being on the stronger, according to Gann theory. If you get to cross over here, you have a stronger edge of continuing grinding higher because you're on the stronger side. Just remember that. If anything, remember that. Weaker, stronger. And we could continue grinding higher. We are just more on the weaker side, potentially for maybe, big extreme pullbacks. But when you're here, you have also potential for big, strong moves to the upside because you are on the good side. This is the dark side. So we got to keep an eye on this 45. Always in trading. Keep always your eyes on the 45. And guess what we have here? We're right at the vector point. Remember my vector points where things just get crazy like this move? Look at that move. Vector points. Energy points where things just get nuts. Look at that. Boom. I can show you some examples. Look at this one right here. Vector point. Boom. So we're here. What could happen? Could we do another boom? Or is the Black Widow going to come down and go kaboom? So stay vigilant. There's a lot of unknowns. I'm not here telling you, no, we're going to go to the moon or we're going to, like the Bitcoin, folks, it's dangerous here what we're doing. Because a Black Widow could go any direction. I'm just trying to decipher her moves using mathematics and Gann and all the other stuff that I know. So here we're at a dangerous point. What day is this? This is the 11th. So today, let's see what price action we get. So just stay vigilant. Don't get too excited on any one mindset. Nothing there. Let's see trend lines. We already broke the 45. So this is interesting. As long as we can stay above here, that's good. This is a 45 angle and we're above it. So that's bullish. Nothing there. There. That's a 45 from these two swing points, and that's good. We broke through there. Let's see, the 128. We're at what? 291. Let's see if I move this here, guys can see the price action. Nothing there. Warrior. Advanced support. 290, 293. Yep. 336. Possible target if we're going to continue pushing higher. It's very possible. These are my harmonics that I'm watching. And you can see that things started getting a little exciting here in this energy or harmonic area. The next one I'll probably have on my radar will be the 1211. To see once we get there, see what happens. The saw, we get a point here. 11.7. So you see that you got this explosive within the harmonics that I'm using. So that's one reason. Maybe I could say a cluster there. But we got that explosion. Fibonacci. Let's see, nothing there. Advanced support. We're above 274, so that's good. Potential target just with this swing point could be 323. So just write down these numbers, or just look at the video again and look at all my past videos, especially the weekly videos, because that's where a lot of the stuff that I have, you know, could play out in the future. I just can't be doing, you know, long videos like that. Two wing. So these are the two wing techniques. So this is potentially, you know, could be a target of 345, and watch out for this day 1217 if she's going to continue, you know, may play out, may not, but I always have it there to see the two wing waves. This is downward, so I'm expecting to go higher. In the ellipse, so this is one of the techniques I use of Gann, and you can see that right here where the circle ends is where we got this big move. So this is in regards to geometry. So let's see if we're gonna get a big move here, or it just ends and we go down with seasonality. So that's how I'm looking at it. Let's go straight to our midpoint chart just to see where we're at. Okay, really quickly, we're pulling back from the value area high of 294, but the trend is still up, so just be careful. Looking at our simple glance chart, you can see value area high and still looking good above the cloud, above the 20, above the 50, above the 200, above the 100. The cloud future's looking good. It's just, we came up, we came down, change of contract, pull back, fill gap, and now we're testing this level again, and so far we're stalling around 295. Let's go into our geometry. So from our first impulse wave of 10, is that 10.2? You can see that we're at the 50%, which is 293. We're having a tough time here. Maybe this angle will hold. We will find out. They go into the midpoint chart. We're pulling back here. There is some support here. We're a quadrant level, which is 286. Mobiles are still positive. This is too big. Let's go over here. Yeah. So let's see how this is all going to hold up. Looking at our monthly levels, we're already pulled in below 291. So we're kind of around here, still positive. Trend is still up. Looking at our 4-hour chart, you can see that we got a PPS sell signal while the trend is still being up. If we put our Hikanashi candle, you can see that now it's starting to get a little weak. So we were all up this trend, but the trend is still up. Level you don't probably keep an eye on is 290, and that's where we're at right now. Let's go back to our regular candle. So I rotate between Hikanashi and regular candles. But we're way above 267, which is the midpoint for the week. So as long as we can hold either this or stay above the high of last week, which is 281, we're good. But hopefully let's hold this and kind of go sideways and maybe do another leg higher. Mobiles are still good, but starting to get in. And you can see that it looks like a potential snapback. So we'll see, but it's very tricky because what I showed you in the geometry Gann theory, we're in that quadrant where things can now get really crazy, and we're in that seasonality also where she could turn really quick and follow the seasonality of, you know, November being weak, December even being weak. Remember all those charts I've been showing you and telling you? We're in that ballpark. We're just trying to figure out, can she continue going higher, or she's going to start turning here. And on top of that, we know that large speculators are all short. So is it a trap? I'll leave that up to you. So just be careful. There's a lot of things. I'm not 100% sure on which way she's going to go, but I just know where things could like get really, you know, exciting and volatility and possible turning points. And this is where we're at right now. So that's that. So yeah, looking at this could be a possible snapback to the upside, but too early to tell on the 4-hour. We need to hold at least this level in order for a snapback to like kind of play out in the US session, or just kind of sideways and then, you know, snap back up. So we'll see, but that's kind of like a snapback setup in my opinion. Look at extreme that is with the green and the blue holding up here. I mean, I can show you a lot of snapback setups, but it could also just continue. So you got to just be very careful. And lastly, looking at the hourly chart, your midpoint for today, you're way above it too, is 286. So for today, this is major support. If she tricks you and pushes all the way down here and finds support in the US session, she could bounce from here. But if she fails here, she may try to regain that. And if she takes out this low right here, ooh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Right now, you're below VWAP, PPSL signal, but this changes quick. You're holding the 75% level, which is 291. So let's see if what this is probably going to do is play out like this and maybe do another push higher. She's consolidated over the overnight. And maybe in the US session, she's trying to get bears to go short to then squeeze them. So we'll see. But Movo below zero line, a little negative, a little weak, but we'll see. You just remember this level right here, 286 for today. And if she's going to push higher, then your targets would be $3 and $3.04. And I think that's it for me. I'm going to sign out. Hope you liked this video, and I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on that, guys.